Are you gonna be playing like the? God damn it! Welcome back, Sunshine fans and bingo enthusiasts, to the Super Mario Sunshine 1v1 Lockout Bingo League quarterfinals in Division 3. This
Oh,
pre-recorded match between Denial and jukatox. I am Lego, and I am joined here in the commentary booth by the one, the only M Larvitar. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I have to say, you really nailed this intro this time. Not like this one before,
Yeah,
but
first try, no mistakes.
yeah, indeed. Uh, yeah, this is a pre-recorded match. This is happening on Thursday right now. It's 11 p.m. again for me in Central European time time. Uh, I think we had like at least two pre-recorded matches, and both started at like this around the same time as well, like 5 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know why this is the preferred spot for like everyone, it seems, but it's good to have like a few matches out of their way early. This is the first game between Denial and jukatox, and Denial picked Draft Lockout because he's the higher seed. I think because of the head-to-head that he has over jukatox,
Yeah,
beating
so
him in I think draft last time. So that's going to be interesting to see how Denial will fare out.
yep. And so these are best of three. So that's part of the reason why some matches are pre-recorded, some matches will be done live, just to try to spread out the workload. I think I did the math out, and it's like well over 24 hours of bingo needs to get done this weekend. So obviously, getting some of it out of the way makes a lot of sense. But yeah, as you mentioned, Denial, the higher seed with the head-to-head over jukatox, ended up picking Juka for this best of three series in the quarterfinals, and picking the format in which he won over jukatox, which was draft. So Juka will be starting the draft here once the card is revealed,
Mm.
because Juka won the coin toss. And we will get underway shortly. And we were chatting a little bit ahead of time over who we think is favored. I was leaning more towards Juka. I think Juka's sort of had a bit of a rough spot in the past couple days, but he seems sort of motivated to try to pull off a big win here. Meanwhile, I think both of them are very strong. So it'll come down to who plays better over these three matches.
Uh, th- I still have in mind the one little thing that you mentioned that Denial picked jukatox, which is not true because LAS is the third seed, and LAS was able to pick between Juka and Tomato, and shows his the opponent he thought was weaker. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah. Ended up with Juka, I guess, is the other way to put
that's
it.
that's a good way because like even though Juka has shown some questionable routing in his last few matches, he's still like fast, and as a slower player, you don't really want to face someone who's much faster, just because when they have a decent route, when they have a good route, there's not much you can do to outplay this. It's easier to have like someone who's a bit slower. You might have some more leeway than you would have against someone who has a good route and is fast.
Yeah, and obviously draft being a route-heavy format might favor Denial here. What we're seeing the picks come through: jukatox picking Rico 3 hoverless first, Denial countering back with 3 red coins, 15 Bianco blues, and Juka's in the middle of his third pick, starting with 3 hidden shines. It looks like Rico is going to be the start here for Juka.
Mm,
3 hiddens combos pretty well, and then picks drafts away 3 hiddens and 4 hiddens.
yeah.
So looks like going 6 in Rico might be the thought here.
hmm Um, on this card, I'm seeing like pinner blue coins, 7 beach blue coins, which both are pretty good goals generally, because you can enter pinner by like 25 minutes reasonably. And you can then easily get the 16 pinner, you can get the pinner beach blues. You can get both goals when you draft for both of them. So it's quite strong in general. to at least secure one of those goals instead of like 4 hiddens or maybe even 3 hiddens is already uh, too different like of a commitment. Denial, on the other hand, has a pretty heavy Bianco focus, which with 3 reds is not even too absurd. I don't think the drafting of 5 Bianco shines was necessary. With 15 in Bianco and 3 red coin shines, you kind of make your case for Bianco already.
Yeah, and you've advised, I think, in the past over synergistic drafting, which is sort of what we're seeing here, right? We're seeing 3 hiddens and 4 hiddens picked up in the same breath. We're seeing 15 Bianco blues, 5 Bianco shines, 3 reds picked up in the same draft, which sort of is heavily telegraphing what their game plan is. But I think you've advocated for in the past drafting other goals instead, and sort of like you mentioned, 5 shines from Bianco can be implied or is protected by what the opponents drafted, and 3 red coins and 15 Bianco blues already existing.
Yeah, generally, I think it's better to have to try to get as many open goals as possible, unless a level is actually very heavily strong. Like pinner blue coins is pretty late in the game, so like it doesn't really determine your start that much because pinner blue coins and beach blues are generally very good goals. 3 red coins is actually a pretty decent draft goal. You can combine this with 3 hiddens, as well as just Bianco stuff, as well as some other options. So the first goal that Denial drafted with 3 reds, I thought was pretty fine. Pianta hundreds is also something you can do basically whenever. Uh, I think Rico Free Harvest is generally a good goal also to draft because Rico is usually pretty fine, but both of them have like if they plan out to do their draft goals, it doesn't like make me feel inspired or something. Juka will have Rico Free Harvest into Gelato Hidden, into something in Penna, into maybe Pianta, free from Pianta and stuff. That's cool and all, while Denial has like hundreds in Pianta, but then has like a lot of Bianco and tries to get 4 secrets, possibly with Serena, possibly with Penna. Uh, if they, if Juka and Denial plan out to do their drafts, I feel like this could be kind of boring because Bianca has like decent strength, but it doesn't really scream like any need to just go deep into Bianco like all the time, like at all costs. Pinna is fine early with the 2 goals that I mentioned like over and over again. The Pinna hundreds has synergies with 300s, but like Pianta hundreds also has some way with 300s, I guess. It's like a pretty. I don't know. I feel like when looking at this card, it's mostly just reacting to opponent, like countering your opponent instead of just like having a set route, having something telegraphed, because information might be a bit more important here than in some other matches where you can just follow your route and your opponent doesn't have too much counterplay.
Yeah, that seems like a fair assessment. And looking at some of the other goals on the card that remained undrafted, 4 shines from Serena, 9 pipes, sitting together as sort of a play. 100 coin from Serena and 100 coin from Gelato round out. There's 500 goals on this card when you count them up. 6 shines for Rico remains undrafted, but arguably jukatox's draft of Rico 3 hoverless and hidden shines protects that somewhat. And Juka drafting away 3 from 4. It's not the rough part of 3 from 4 with their drafts is you kind of are setting yourself up to go pretty deep in levels, and I guess Juka sits slightly better given the fact that he doesn't necessarily need to protect 6 shines from Rico, so he can do, you know, Rico 1, Rico 2, Rico 2 hidden, and then or Rico 3 hoverless and come back for the hidden, right? And then go to Gelato and do other stuff, right? I think Juka's better set up for 3 from 4. And when he drafted it, which was his last pick of his last draft round, I felt like he maybe could have left that up and maybe scooped up like 16 Pinna Blues uh, or 45 totals, or try to take some of the wind out of a 15 Bianco starting with a blue focus from Denial.
Yeah, honestly, uh, drafting something like 3 from 4 or even like 12 level shines is not really as advised because it like you don't always make this in the 30 minutes. Like you have to actually go for 3 from 4, like plan out and have your route revolve
Yeah.
around 3 from 4 to
It's like
actually
you're
get it
getting
within the
your
30
12th
minutes.
shine usually at the 30-minute mark. Like we've seen the trend be usually that like they're completing pin a 2 at like the 30-minute mark, and that's when the goals are being unclicked. So like 3 from 4 or 12 level shines is one of those drafts that's it's not like 2 piantissimos where it's highly unlikely you're going to get it done. Like there is a realm of possibility in which drafting 3 from 4 will work. I think we've seen it drafted before, and actually has been clicked inside of that time frame. But it doesn't. It's harder to fit in with a set of drafted goals, especially a set of drafted goals that's trying to pull you deeper into certain levels. That being said, I think in a draft like Juka's, it sort of works.
Mhm.
And it's not the worst choice in the world. I just don't think he's gonna get to all of it in 30 minutes, which means he's gonna have to click it as soon as he gets it done. But then again, it doesn't reveal too much.
Yeah. Also, I feel like in general, drafting goals that you might not want to go for, or you probably don't want to go for, still takes has like two benefits of like your opponent doesn't really have too much info just based what your route is going to be just based on the draft. But when you have drafted some like routes that might oppose each other or the likes, and alternatively, drafting a goal makes your opponent not want to go for this, obviously. So, like as Juka, you probably don't want to go for 5 in Bianco. That's probably not in your interest. So Denial doesn't really have to go for this in the first 30 minutes because Juka doesn't want to risk spending the time doing 5 from Bianco just to not get that.
Potentially snipe it at 30 minutes and not get it. Right?
Yep.
Because it's a
Yep.
time investment for the fan. One other facet of the board we didn't really talk about. There's one Shadow Mario Shine and one Butterfly Blue, both on the card. I'm wondering if that entices Denial to go deeper into Bianco with
I
4
hope
secrets to get to Bianco 6. It seems really bad to do though, because you have to then do PD.
I guess it can work with the 15 in Bianco. You get like a bunch of blues during the PD fight in that way. But the deep Bianco, I've seen this too many times from Samu, and like every time I see this, I'm like, oh, this shouldn't have worked, but it works, and like it always feels bad. Maybe I'm just underestimating deep Bianco, but I don't. I'm a Bianco hater in general. I don't even want to enter the first few shines of Bianco, so like let alone deep Bianco.
We'll see what they do, right? Because access to a butterfly may become important in the later game. Both of them seem to be getting the Bianco cutscene underway, which makes sense. Juka's going to go to Rico. He's going to need to open it up anyway. It looks like they're both going to enter Bianco. Juka didn't grab a pepper, so he's just going in.
Oh. That's cool. Probably wants 3 from 4 with Bianca hidden instead. and not do like 2 hints in Rico, which is fine. I don't disapprove of this play, but yeah. How's your day been, Lego?
It's been pretty good so far. It's been a Thursday. Working hard, hardly working. Taking a break out of the workday for some bingo action.
Taking some break off workday when I don't know. I don't have anything to say. It's been a long day for me. I've been awake
I
for
have to
like
imagine.
I've been awake for like 16 hours. Having class at like 8 a.m. is not cool.
Yeah, 8 a.m. classes are rough. I remember
Yeah.
taking more than one in my college days, making me sound like an old fart. Anyway, Juka and Denial entering the PD fight. Nothing too exciting to talk about here. Another goal we
Yeah.
actually didn't touch on too much was 15 shines from Delfino with blue trades.
Oh, that's terrible of you.
Yeah, it just seems really, really bad.
Yeah. Like, okay, you have 26 shines. That's cool. That's fine. That's yeah, but
That's a goal that exists.
but like you have basically a lot of pinner, but no Noki at all, except for one from each. But that's like not necessarily.
That's true. There's
Cool.
no like there.
Private.
You know, we usually see like a Noki Blues goal or a you know beat the eel at least, right? But like outside of getting just like Goldberg, there's no reason to enter Noki.
I guess for blue contours and 15 in Delfino, but like that's it, and that's not a really good incentive. I guess it has some decently fast level shines. It won't be a free from for Juka because he's planning to do this as soon as possible, it seems. But it can be fast shines for 26, but that's all that could be with Noki.
Yeah, no cannon moles goal, no nozzles.
Not even 2 turbos. Can you imagine a card having not 2 turbos? So like Noki turbo is completely out of the question.
I can imagine it. I'm seeing it right before my eyes.
That's yeah, true. That was not the smartest question I could have asked. Like, yeah.
But no, and what Nozzles does, I think, on a card is really incentivize level progress. And what we're seeing elsewhere, right, in terms of other goals on the card, that level progress is being represented by the abundance of hidden and secret goals. It's just the bulk of those have been drafted away at this point, right? Six
Yeah.
shines from Rico, essentially a goal for Juka, right? 5 from Bianco, drafted by Denial. And they've all sort of picked up the 4 secrets, the 4 hiddens, the 3 hiddens, right? There's no other sort of general goals for level progression that have remained undrafted.
That draft by Juka kind of was unfortunate. I don't know exactly what he did to get squished by the blocks.
Yeah, it's a little
But yeah.
rough.
The good thing is about draft that as long as like you are not racing as much in terms of racing your opponent to goals in the first 30 minutes. So mistakes in the first 30 don't matter as much unless your route is pretty tight or you do something that you haven't drafted. In that case, it can be a bit scary to mess up big time, but it won't be too huge of a deal for Juka.
Well, that death does narrow sort of the speed gap. We noticed that Juka obviously had entered the PD fight first, was first into the secret. Denial has basically caught up at this point, so they're sort of neck and neck, have been mirroring each other in terms of their plays. So, yeah, again, it's tough. We got to see what they actually plan on doing. It looks like they're both going into Rico based on how they've set themselves up. No attempt at travel skip or trying to do much of anything else. They didn't even grab the M near Chuckster Shine.
Neither have?
Neither of them did.
That's That's like okay. Blue coins are not that strong on this card, but that doesn't mean that you can't just like go for a blue coin that takes like a second or two. That's odd. No.
And speaking of ignoring blues, they are both sort of sprinting towards Blooper at this point. Denial finding it a little bit difficult to get the movement he's looking for, but makes it up there.
Maybe you could dice in Rico to again, like in the next level rather.
Yeah, but
You know,
what's the game like? What's the game plan here from Denial using Rico? Right, are we missing like a boss goal on this card?
he's playing the long con. He's planning on a shine from each already.
Oh, that's true. That
Yeah.
does set you up for one from each. This could be 3 from 4 progress. You know, the Rico shines are relatively quick.
Yeah. I'm, what's the slower shine? Is it actually like Rico 1 is not even that much slower than Rico 2, but I actually don't know the exact numbers. I'm interested now.
I would have to say Rico 1 has to be slower just from the quantity of cutscenes you have to watch, right? Because those cutscenes I think take up like 20 seconds. And if you think about the movement is relatively the same to get over to the entrance of the Rico 2 blooper race. If you do, obviously, if you do the sewer strike.
Yeah, I'm just, as I said, I'm just thinking about like how much slower is Rico 1 usually, because I like previously I always thought, okay, Rico has really fast level shines, but it has Rico 1, so it's not that great. But I've come to realize like Rico 1 is not that much slower than Rico 2, for instance.
Yeah.
Denial
is grabbing the Rico 2 exclusive blue.
I'm proud of him or something. It's already 15 minutes in.
Yeah.
And I guess Juka is making progress towards like his drafted goals. Denial
which is why I'm sort of confused about Denial, because Denial really hasn't been making plays towards his drafted goals other than starting in Bianca.
Yeah. For Denial, like the only really important ones that you might want to grab are 3 red coins early and maybe either Beyond Hundreds and 15 in Bianco. 3 red coins is, pretty should be pretty easy for you when you're a Denial. 15 in Bianco will kind of set you up for like the blue coin totals lead, and like maybe getting both of them and then getting to Pinna would getting the 16 in Pinna would solidify like a little bit of your Pinna lead, the secret seed, blue coin totals lead. And when you were able to squeeze in the payout to hundreds, I think you would be in a pretty good spot then as Denial.
Well, now we see the first divergence in routing. Denial is just doing Rico 3 here, whereas Juka is doing it hoverless, and Denial having a bit of trouble. Is a little too high before getting the spin that he needs. Meanwhile, Juka taking the candy cane on over, gonna do this hoverless, and we'll have to click that goal away right away. Denial does grab a blue along the way. Gets him up to 3 now.
Yeah, huge lead. Oh, Juka, having a little dance with the because it's going on. Want to go from the top. I respect that. You can do this on draft. It takes like 10, 15 seconds more.
And clicks away that goal. Okay, so Denial then has to have entered Rico 4, because here he is entering Rico 4 for his second secret.
Does he want to steal away the 6 shines in Rico?
That would be a very good play, all things considered. Though it does sort of not set you up super well for the rest of the goals you've drafted.
Yep.
And
Dying
denial
doesn't
eats
help,
a little death. That's not
Yeah, that
great.
doesn't help. That doesn't help. I guess like if you deny, you can get a red coin out of Rico 6, which is okay. You can still get to win to 15 in Bianca and the 3 red coins with that 6 in Rico steal, assuming he doesn't die too many times. So that might be like a decent play, but at the same time, I feel like it's not a play that is. I just feel like Pinna is a bit too strong. Also, Denial is really
Denial was struggling, but he managed to recover there. No, and one of the things to also think about is it is slightly faster, emphasis on slightly, to do, oh god, Denial eating it again. It's definitely not faster at this point. It is slightly faster to do Rico 1 through 6 than to do Rico 1 through 4 and 2 hiddens. Or Rico 1 through 5 and then 4R.
Yep, it's Rico 5 is comparable, like very comparable to Rico 2 and Rico 4 Reds.
But again, the speed advantage isn't that much, right? And I think the presumption maybe from Denial is, okay, he has to do it hoverless. I can do it with hover. Oh no, and he dies again.
Juka is almost like a shine up for the 6 in Rico.
At this point, yeah, he's done. He's a shine up at this point. And the safety save coming in from Denial does not want a game over, understandably. And immediately, and it'd be poor boy.
And game overs anyway.
And game's overs anyway. Well, thank God he saved.
Honestly, if you're a Denial and you spend so much time in Rico 4, you might as well game over.
And he's,
like,
yeah. Save ward. Save ward?
No, you might as well just game over and be like, oh, I game over Juka, can we remake? And hope that it's turning out better. I think that's a better win con for
Well, speaking of dying, Juka also eating it in Rico 4.
Oh no, why did I agree on like commentating a Div 4 match? Rico 4 devs but
yeah, I'm a Division 4, and more like Division 5. And Rico 4 is tough. Rico 4 is not a super easy secret, especially if you end up a little bit off cycle and you don't have and you are sort of stuck doing sort of the much slower stuff. But you can take it safe and still do pretty well.
Yeah. Jump dives are decently faster. There are when you do jump dives, there are less inputs that you can mess up. So that's cool. Maybe they should consider this.
It's a thought. So Denial, after death warping over to Gelato, is now entering for Gelato 1. He is back on his game plan. He still has 3 from Rico as part of that, right? So while it was a bit of a sunk time investment, he does still end up with 3 from 2 at this point. Meanwhile, Juka is going to get his 6th here from Rico.
Yeah. Even after all these steps from Denial, good that he just didn't commit further to the 6th in Rico, because he would have lost after the devs. That is.
Yeah, and I think that's it's good to acknowledge that as he eats in our secret. Denial is not having a good time in the Floodless levels.
It might be like 10 p.m. for him, but I think he just woke up. He plays as if he just woke up, rather.
Not much to say. Juka continues. Rico 4 Reds. Denial makes it across the sandy pathway and is now making his way up the finishing pyramid inside of Gelato 1. That is his 2nd secret overall. Gives him access to a 3rd hidden. Meanwhile, Juka is dying in Rico 4 Reds.
Yeah. Honestly, in Div 3, I don't think like there's some parts in the secrets that when someone gets there, you think like, okay, there's no way they're dying. But in Div 3, it's only when they have collected the shine. Only then you can be sure that they won't die in the secret or in the hidden.
Did
Oh, that's-
Denial go back to Rico 4? He
It's a
really
s-
wants this shine. Well, this is his third. This would be a third secret for him.
That is true. Yeah.
And he has access to it, so it's not like the worst life choice. But still, it's... I would have preferred him to just secure 3 hiddens at this point. It's 25 minutes into the match. You need to, you know...
3 red coins.
If you're presuming... Right, not 3 red coins, 3 hiddens even.
That's Jukas.
Oh, 3 hiddens is Jukas? Oh yeah, 3 hiddens is Jukas. Okay, I would have liked him to secure 3 red coins. I would have liked him to make progress in Bianco.
How many combined deaths are these, by the way?
We'll have to ask Roboto to count. I
Romato's
don't
not
want to
watching.
recount this.
If I had to guess, okay, so wait. Okay. Juka died in Bianco 3, died twice in Rico 4 Reds. That's 3 already. Maybe he died. Oh, I think he died in Rico 4 as well. Didn't he
Yeah.
die in Rico 4 twice?
Yeah, he died in Rico 4. Meanwhile, Denial, after collecting some lives, also game over, which, by the way, presence of mind from Denial to save before he yeeted himself immediately to his death.
I'm pretty sure we've seen already 10 deaths in this match.
Well, regardless, third secret secured by Denial. Juka heading back to Bianco for what I would imagine will be his third hidden overall. We'll allow him to click that away, and he's moving that way. Meanwhile, Denial will pick up a second red coin or do his second and third red coins here in Bianco, which will finish up 5 from Bianco and 3 reds for him.
A second red coin?
Well, he got his Rico... Oh, no, he has not done Rico 4 reds. So this will be his first and second red.
Yeah, he entered Rico 4 twice. He spent like more than 5 minutes in Rico 4 total.
At this point, it's all blending together. All these deaths in Rico 4.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I just saw Denial in Rico 4. I'm watching Juka now, and like 2 minutes after, oh, Denial is back in Rico 4. Must be doing the red coins, right?
You would think so, but instead, no. We'll get a second secret. Meanwhile, Denial is doing 15 from Bianco at this point. And Juka is finishing up a second red coin by way of Bianco 3.
It's kind of disgusting that Juka's set up to win 3 red coins and 5 from Bianco.
Right, because
And-
he can just do Bianco 4 at this point.
Yeah.
And there's 3 minutes left, right? So
Yeah,
Denial has
Denial-
to recognize that all this time he's spent trying to secure 4 secrets has set him up not super well for this. But Juka apparently does not have a potential snipe of 5 from Bianco on the brain, is instead going to Gelato. This will get him a 4th hidden, and will set him up nicely for... that also is 3 from 4 progress. Juka now has 3 from Bianco.
Yeah, to be fair, Denial, even though he has 3 red coins drafted, has not shown anything thus far. So you don't want to, like... I guess you can still try to steal away 3 red coins. You can just do Pachinko briefly and just click this off ASAP when the 30 minutes pass. But you don't want to commit to 5 from Bianco. Although you can just do Bianco 4 and then look to do Bianco 1 after the 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Or at 1 point.
It's not like you're super committed. If you're then again, you also are sort of making a big bet that 3 reds is not something that's going to happen for denial, which might be a pretty big bet to make. Because like you mentioned, it's not like it's impossible for denial to finish up 3 reds right at the 30-minute mark. Even if he hasn't clicked something like 5 from Bianco or any other goals.
Mm.
But Denial will wrap up a second red and is re-entering, I imagine, for a third. This will be his 4th shine from Bianco as well. Meanwhile, Juka is going to wrap up 4 hidden shines here with the Gelato Sand. Yes?
Lego, you already forgot again that Denial does not have.
Denial has no reds. Okay, this is Denial's 2nd red with Bianco 3. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna spend 10 minutes in Rico 4, you have to at least get 2 shines out of Rico 4.
Come on, he didn't spend 10 minutes. Like,
I'm rounding.
you're rounding up quite a bit. It's like, I think the next closest to a 5-minute segment would be 5 minutes, like rounding down to 5 minutes. But yeah. Oh, it's 30 minutes already.
Yep, and goals are unclicked.
Yeah, thank you, Lego. I was like watching the NPC blue that Denial is getting.
I may not be able to pay attention to how many red coins Denial has, but I can at least remember to unclick the goals as his 2nd red coin underway, 4th shine from Bianca. Meanwhile, Juka is dying in Gelato 1. They are both, like, are they like in like some sort of voodoo doll pact where if one dies in one level, the other has to die in that level too?
No. Denial didn't die in Bianco 3. Only Juka did. Okay.
Well,
Denial...
Juka also died in Gelato 1, and so did Denial. Like,
yeah.
Juka just died in Gelato 1. I think in the exact same way, too, which is bonking after the rollout after the first little platform.
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty confident that we have, now we have for sure reached double-digit deaths in this. And I hope this is the last death we see, because yeah,
A little unfortunate.
maybe we're going to see as many deaths as the goals clicked by the winner of the match.
So Juka is entering Gelato 2.
I have no idea why.
In this menu?
Yeah, probably.
Because I think the intent may have been to try to steal away
3 reds.
3 reds.
And the Denial even being like, yeah, I don't want to have 3 reds. I want to do this with Gelato 1 reds instead of like pachinko and securing this. Actually paid off for him. It shouldn't have, but it paid off. Okay, to be fair, this match has not been going well for either Juka nor Denial, so I can understand why Denial does not want to do pachinko.
Yeah, that sounds like an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah.
But anyway, 3rd reds underway for Denial. Meanwhile, Juka doing honey skip, getting to Pinna. And, you know, Pinna at this point offers an easily accessible secret, lots of good blue coins, progress towards a butterfly, 1 from each, 3 from 4. Pretty easy to do.
Juka is most likely set up to win 4 secrets unless he spends too much time in 16 Penna Blues, but assuming that Denial is also supposed to get this, or like one of them were supposed to get this in like the first 30 minutes instead. We'll see how much time Juka actually spends. Maybe Denial is able to still get the 4 secrets. No man, Juka's not even wasting time with the blue coin, so Juka will win. The beach blues and 4 secrets arguably the better call for Juko. I would
Yeah,
at
trying
least
to
think so.
extend his lead and snipe away 4 secrets sounds pretty strong. Denial watching the cutscene, gonna set him even further back towards pin and goals.
Yeah.
Will Juka try 100 coin for pin and pin it?
I don't hope after the secret. It would make sense for 3 from 4, but then Denial is could be sneaking that up from Juka, so it might not be the safest play. Also, I think Juka actually has 2 from Gelato instead of 3.
Juka did the secret. Yeah, was I think he was re-entering to do Gelato 1 Reds. Had finished Gelato 1. So he has a final third shine available to him easily, but obviously would need to go and claim it. That also being said, Denial has the same level of progress at this point in Gelato, having done Gelato 1 and Gelato 1 Reds, and has a faster third shine in Gelato. They are very similar in terms of progress at this point, as far as other levels in which they have shines. Denial with 4 at this point from Bianco. Juka with 3. Rico, Juka obviously has 6. Denial has 3.
No, Denial has 4. He actually got.
Oh yes, he did actually get. Denial is 4. Like Denial can check that as a level for 3 from 4 as well.
Oh yeah.
And Denial is stopping for Pinablues while Juka grabs Beach Blues.
Yeah. Beach Blues
is not doing Pogo's new sick Pina 2 strat.
Oh, yeah, I didn't look into this really. I actually forgot about this until you just mentioned it. But yeah, that would be cool from Juka if he did that.
Waiting for a purple bill instead is the strat.
Yeah, and having it crash into the tree.
Yeah,
at least
a little unfortunate. Has a second purple. Can't keep it though.
Gets
a
a
third
one.
though, which is now having a good time going around that basket. Manages to blow himself up and go.
Yep. Denial at 9 blue coins from Pena. I'm pretty sure he entered with Bluebird was his 15th, I'm pretty sure. Pena. So he would need to get to 30 to get 16 Pena.
Yep, and with all the baskets done, Juka now spraying the beach to claim 7. Meanwhile, Denial is, I think, still hunting for which blues he has remaining. He's got the linked pairs. He's got the 2 on the. He's got the 2 in the cage and above the cage. I think he's got at least the 2 over the spinning pirate ships. So.
Still needs 4. It's kind of sad that I can keep track of the Nile's blue coins much better than she can.
Well, you get to watch while eating peanuts. He has to play the game.
You can like, okay, I enter with 14, I need 16, thus I need to get to 30.
That's a high challenge, especially if you can't count to 12.
Yeah, okay, true. Some just can't even count to 12, let alone just adding numbers.
That's that's an advanced form of math. Tasta Z menu again, 15. Gonna try to grab the one above, I think, is his thought. No?
Honestly, I'm struggling. I would struggle more with like the simple addition than with something I do in my uni classes at this point. Like I've had like situations where like solved a really simple integral and uh like just couldn't solve this for whatever reason. It's just that bad. So I can understand people struggling with counting to 12 or like not knowing how many blue coins they need.
Yeah, it's an understandable thing. While we were talking about counting, Juka did finish up his fourth secret. He's either delaying this goal or he's forgotten about it. I wouldn't put it past him for forgetting about it. I would forget about both of their Rico 4s at this point. Um, but with Bianco 3, Rico 4, Pinna 2, and um, Pinna 2 and Gelato 1 done. That is 4 secrets. He could be able to click this away should he so choose. But it looks like Juka is going to be grabbing blues here. 16 Pinna blues is clicked away by Denial, so it's not like he's doing this for any other reason other than I want to get him while I'm doing reds. But
Yeah.
obviously 45 totals on the card would help. You know, if it comes down to 15 shines from Delfino, any blues also helps. So
Yeah.
as we'll grab the fast ones along the way, I suppose.
Very fast ones, I guess. The good thing is, for Denier, he doesn't even need to remember that he has 4 secrets, because we have to click this for him anyway.
That is the benefit of of having your goals drafted. Is that you cannot
Yeah,
delete.
Yeah, instead of like drafting goals you need to do, you just draft the goals that you usually struggle to keep track of. So the co-commentators actually, like co-commentators, the commentators have to click them off instead of you. That's actually amazing. Amazing idea.
So Juka has 3 from Pinna. Is re-entering, I imagine, to get access to Yoshi. You're 1 shine away at this point. There is Butterfly Blues on the card. There are Serena Shines on the card. Not having to do 4 or 5 whenevers is usually a good thing.
It's also probably okay. Rimato, rule me this. Is it better when you have Pinna 3 done to do Pinna 4 and then the hundreds, or Pinna 200s?
Yeah, you're right. You do get access to Pinna 5, and it's speedier hundreds.
Pinna 200s? By Pinna 2, not Pinna 200s. At Rimato in the super secret Twitch chat under. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's only 3 minutes optimally, isn't? So like Pinna 4 is minute 30. Pinna 100s in episode 5 onwards. It's supposed to be like 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, so it's like 30 seconds slower. And that's assuming done optimally, right? Like I think Pinna 200s is fairly easy to do suboptimally.
I think Pinna 500s is also pretty, like, you honestly, I lose a ton of time in runs and anywhere just in Pinna 100s for, like, I don't know why. I do Pinna 100s, I just collect coins, hold down R with Yoshi, and like I just lose like
And you
10
lose
10
lose 20 seconds out of nowhere?
Okay, maybe not 20 seconds. Probably like 20 seconds to like a pretty good like Pinna 100s. When I have like a really trash one, just like can't collect coins at all. You just lose time. I don't know where.
Anyway, while we were talking that over through Denial, clicking away 4 secret shines. Obviously, Juka had that, did not click it. We don't know if it was a delay or if he just forgot.
He forgot.
Juka finished 4, or rather, Juka finished Pinna 4, is now doing Pinna 500s. Has access to Yoshi, can get his butterfly, maybe Enrico.
It's kind of dead right now, that possibility. But for 3 from 4 and 9 pipes and butterflies, I thought like Bianca could have been pretty, like it could have been a decent option.
Yeah. That
It's
did that stew like go to the freaking moon? You saw how long it took for those coins to drop down, didn't you?
Oh wait, did he just spray with Yosh? Did he spray the
Oh
stew?
maybe. Oh maybe he sprayed a stew with Yoshi and then it went to the moon. That would explain it.
Ah, okay.
He sprayed another one, it seems.
Wait, Denial has 3 from 4, right?
Denial has 3 gelato. Well, no, he has 2 gelato. He needs to re-enter gelato and do sand, but has
Oh.
3 from the rest. Juka needs to re-enter and do gelato 1.
Draw 1 red.
1 reds. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Interesting.
And Denial dies in Rico 4? Not Rico 4, in Pit of 4? Confirming that shine is 100% not free?
No, it's not 100% free. Yeah, we're probably like approaching 15 deaths at this point. I wouldn't even be too surprised if we have like 12 or 13 right now. Especially when we count in honey skip. Also, like, how the fuck do you die on Pinafore? I'm sorry, I didn't even pay attention because I was like, I don't like the shine, so I don't like watching the shine. So I was just watching Juka struggle to get coins, and the next thing I look at the
Yeah, you look over and he's just dead.
No, I even look at the bag of peanuts that I have, and then I watched it, then I see Denial just dead. Like, what?
Well, Juka finishing up his pin of 500s. Denial's back in it at Denial's back in at it again, having a 2-cycle day. We all feel like some days are just 2-cycle days.
I'm
Juka okay? Actually, hold on. Is Juka prioritizing butterfly access right now over
3 from 4?
Over 3 from 4?
You know, we might be in playoffs, but we're still in the 3.
I don't know why you would not secure 3 from 4. Why would you prioritize butterfly over 3 from 4?
Yeah, even the Div 5 player would know better.
You call me Div 5?
You called your stuff Div 5.
That's true. I really don't have any excuse. Neither does Juka for that. Bonking on the water pipe there instead of springing over to 5. If Denial is going to try to get butterfly, I swear to God.
Juka should be reading that he can't die by bonking on the spring thing, or on the pipe thing.
Well, Denial, I think is going to go into Serena here and or secure 3 from 4. I would like him to secure 3 from 4, but
if Denial can win 3 from 4 with Serena, that is technically possible.
But instead he's going to secure 5 from Bianco, or rather 4 from Bianco.
Honestly, not too bad, but at this point, you just do Gelato Hidden. That's like, even if you deny it, you can't die on the hidden. You can get this in about a minute.
I don't know. You could like fail the jump up to the shine 10 times and get fall damage, I guess.
Yeah.
We also haven't noted 15 from Bianco's isn't done either.
True. I understand the click more, but the decision to go in Bianca Hunter's how, why is he entering 1?
Because this is his
And
5th shine. Because
oh,
he's done
oh,
Gelato. He's sorry. He's done Bianco 2, 3, 3 reds and 4.
oh.
So this is the fastest of the shines left.
I'm just
Because there's no
surprised he
reason to go any deeper at this point.
I'm just surprised he got like he didn't get balcony, which I guess is fine. It's not the fastest blue, but he didn't get the M. Like that's right next to the wall. Like what?
Juka's gonna finish up Rico 6 here. So there is one Shadow Mario shine. So Juka will also secure that on his access to a butterfly.
Did I get the blue coin? Okay, it
Denial
didn't.
did not get the blue coin. But you know, as was mentioned by Ramato, like if Denial's plan was to route 15 from Gelato in, or 15 from Bianco in with Bianco 1, that is kind of smart of him.
Yeah, I'll give him credit for that. I'm not saying it's necessarily the best play, because 15 Bianco could have been taken away from Juka. But I'll give him credit for trying to be optimal, like, trying to be, like, fancy with the micro routing.
And Denial
3.4.
grabbing the Link Spear, Juka getting Shadow Mario.
Anyone 3.4? I kind of have the desire to just like pick the color red and just flash 3.4 until someone goes for this.
I think that'd be considered caster interference.
Yeah, but
we are 50 minutes in, and Denial is thinking about what he wants to do. Is gonna grab the M on the wall next to Rico.
Yeah, that he skipped for. Just do that. It's a minute.
It's gonna do JavaScript 1.0.
Yeah, okay,
is this
cool.
The wrap around? Oh, ye of little faith. He got JavaScript 1.0. Easy game, easy life.
Honestly, Denial died in a multitude of ways to Bingo already. Like JavaScript death wouldn't be cool enough.
Oh, Denial is gonna enter Pianta. Which, if this is okay, so if this is Pianta hundreds, he can snipe away a goal that Juka drafted. And
Denial drafted that.
Oh, Denial drafted 100 for Pianta? Okay, never mind.
Juka drafted like hundreds.
Juka, yeah, okay, I was like, so this will be his first 100. There's fast goes here.
I just realized Juka drafted hundreds in Pinner above like 16 in Pinner or 7 Beach Blues. I don't know how that works out, but okay. I mean, that's not too bad from Denial, and I would actually like this play if he got 3 from 4.
Yeah, the fact that 3 from 4 is still not clinched has to be what's on Juka's mind after this, right?
No. Just no, it isn't. I don't believe in this anymore.
Well, first try Durian, though. Trying to get into a good position for it with Sewer Glitch. Manages to feed Yoshi. Can now eat his butterfly. And there's his butterfly blue coin. Can click that goal off.
You know, Juka can be could have been at 9 goals right now if he just did Jalo and Reds.
We'll see what's on his game plan, because he's gonna grab that blue while exiting area. So he's at 24 now.
Juka's feeding himself. Oh. Oh.
He's moving.
Oh, let's go.
He's gonna secure 3 from 4. It's nearly an hour in, and 3 from 4 will be clicked away by jukatox. Meanwhile, Denial is doing 100 coin in Pianta, grabbing some blues. We'll click away 45 totals here in a hot second.
Honestly, the like only really disgusting part about the 3 from 4 being only clicked right now is that with the Bianca stuff from Juka, I would have felt like wanted to set up for 3 from 4 really early actually.
Yeah,
Like...
that's what we were theorizing, right? Was like he's starting Bianco because he wants to set himself up for 3 from 4 as opposed to doing Delfino shines, which would get him access to Rico, which is obviously a big part of his game plan, but you know, Delfino shines won't count towards 3 from 4. And then it's 55 minutes in, and he's just doing his 3rd shine from his 4th level.
He probably could have got 3 from 4 like 10 minutes ago at least.
Right, which arguably is a big mistake from Denial. Because Denial should have recognized, like, tens of minutes ago, that the fact that Juka's dying in Gelato 1 Reds, Denial should have recognized that this was not clicked away, and that jukatox would have had to click it away, and so he could have made a very serious play for it once he went to Pinna and got 3 from Pinna and recognized that it wasn't clicked yet. Because he had arguably the faster shine to do in Gelato.
I want Rimado, like, when he's displaying the board, to ask someone to actually count the deaths. I am genuinely curious. Like, we not including Honey Skip death because we are fucking 15.
Dies again, trying to be clever, doing the Y turn, dies again at the very end of Gelato 1 Reds.
I can see Denial still with 3 from 4 at this rate.
Yeah, at this rate, if Denial goes straight to Gelato, like, he has like a spitting chance at it. But no, he's moving towards Serena? No, now the light bulb has gone off in his brain and he's like, oh, 3 from 4 exists. I'm gonna do 3 from 4.
Okay, come on, Juka, die again.
Nope, he hovers. He's staying alive. This is gonna be
it's
very
it's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. I'm telling you. Okay, now it's over. Man.
At 56 minutes in, Juka will click away 3 from 4.
Neither deserved this goal at all. Neither deserved it.
Alright, so we have to be looking towards win conditions now for Juka. Has to be 4 from Serena? Maybe? 4 from Serena, well, at least get a shine in Serena to set yourself up from 1 from each. 9
oh no, he's doing Jala hundreds. He's doing Jala hundreds.
So both doing Gelato hundreds. Both doing Gelato hundreds. Well, this will be their second 100 coin shine each.
Oh, true. Yeah. I guess that has some logic. Yeah.
This will also get Denial some more blues on his way to 65 totals. There's no, like, 4 from Gelato, though, unfortunately.
Yep.
But Denial doesn't even care about it.
Yeah.
Alright, Juka is well ahead to 26 shines at this point. 17 to 21, I think, was what I saw. Yep, 21.
21 plus...
He will get, if he gets 3 more blues, he'll be at 24. He'll collect this 25, just 1 more shine. You could enter Noki even, do Goldbird 26.
I think you go in with this right now. Didn't you? I heard about them.
I did. It was on my phone. It was PayPal telling me that my October statement has arrived.
Cool.
It wasn't Ramato sending me the bribe.
Not Romano sending you the payment for commenting Smash.
Yeah. No, Ramato, it's not arrived yet. I'll take a cashier's check by courier. Anyway, we're just watching them race right now for some gold coins.
I'm not watching.
You're not watching. You're just
I'm not
eating your
watching.
peanuts.
Yeah. I'm almost finished with like the whole bag. Okay, I started like a week or two ago. Probably just a week ago, but now I'm finally finishing. I think we have another bag of peanuts. It's like 400 gram peanuts. That's cool.
400 grams of peanuts. And how much is that in American dummy units?
I have no fucking clue. Like what kind of question is that?
That is 14 ounces. Thank you.
Yeah. That's the answer.
So that's about the weight of a nice New York strip.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah? Question mark?
This humor. No, it's a pound. It's like a little less than a pound. It's a little less than like 2 point whatever kilograms.
2 what?
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait.
400 grams are not like below 2 point something kilograms.
Oh no, it's the other way around. 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So it's.
Oh, yeah. I was like, something's off. A little bit off.
I had the conversion reversed in my head, just like I've reversed Denial and Jukatox oftentimes in this match. But Denial is up 78 gold coins to 66. Juka's been routing in blues during this, which I guess if you're thinking it's going to get to 65 totals, it sets you up for 15 shines later if it comes to that.
Why is Denial like so low on coins though? Did he just like skip the rope coins?
I think he did.
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't seen
cool.
him run up there.
So I think Juka's ahead to this.
Yeah, Juka's may actually, pulls ahead here with collecting the rope coins and all of that. Only needs 13 more. Denial needs 12 more, but needs to figure out where those 12 are.
How many coin lines does he have? Because like the coin lines are 5 coins each, but I've only seen
nearly all of them. Juka can get the last one, or he's gonna start spraying ducks for him. Just needs one more after he sprays a few more ducks.
So yeah, Juka's winning Jolly Hundreds. Cool.
Yeah, Juka wins.
Yeah. 10 golds for Juka.
Yeah, this match is unfortunate.
It's not.
It's not?
Okay, you lost to the Jada Hundreds because when you deny you lost to the Jada Hundreds because you don't know how to do Jada Hundreds. And jukatox is faster. But no, 3 from 4. Could have been denials. Could have been denials like 10 minutes ago. Could have been denials like what feels like 20 minutes ago. Neither of them wanted it, apparently.
Yep. Meanwhile, Juka's unlocking, opening up Serena, entering Serena. Meanwhile, Denial is getting a second pipe shine with Beach Pipe. So I think Juka's gonna try for 1 from each, 4 from Serena, and maybe 9 pipes to win, or 100 coin in Serena to win. 100 coin in Serena. All right, 100 coin in Serena would give him his 3rd 100 coin shine as well. So 4 from Serena, 100 coin in Serena, 300 coin shines is a very solid win condition at this point. But Juka is obviously not interested in Serena 100s.
Do you really want to see a Serena 100?
I don't want to see it, but I would not be 100% opposed to see it.
I would not be opposed to seeing this in theory.
Yes, in theory. In practice, I think both of them are. I think Denial's probably not the happiest with his gameplay. I think Juka's also not happy with his gameplay. This particular match.
Both of them probably look back at the match and be like, oh, I played like absolute garbage. If I don't do this next time, it will be a stop. And honestly, yeah, I think we have like 15 combined deaths.
Yeah. It's hard to read too much into what this match might mean for the series, but obviously Juka is a game up at this point.
Will be at least after this.
Yeah, will be a game up at this point.
Assuming
and not only that, he'll not only be a game up, but he'll also have choice of format.
I don't think performance matters really. Everything is just so cursed. Hiramado's like, Manta death, please do it.
Well, he's got 2 pips of health left. Anything can happen.
Please, honestly, I want Juka to die on that. It would be absolutely. Like I said, they've both died in like so many multitudes of of ways that like this J skip wouldn't be special anymore, but a man's death, oh, that would hype.
Unfortunately, you are denied your wish.
No.
Manta.
No. Denial, so die.
Well, Denial's gonna grab the blue.
Yeah, that blue that
will
takes
give him
like
some
15
health
seconds.
back.
That blue takes like 15 seconds or some garbage like that. So cool. Good job.
Oh, and Juka also has 26 shines. He can go get 1 from Noki, and he can go trade in, and that's 26 shines as well. 1 from each, 26.
That's probably better. He needs Pianta one though.
Oh, he also needs Pianta 1.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
And I'm too afraid of Juka dying in Pianta 1. I can say this about any fucking level right now from both of them. It's actually insane. I'm only making this joke because of Pinna 4, but like at the same time, imagine watching this match without snacks. Actually, chat.
I don't have snacks. I'm fine to get very unfortunate right now.
Yeah.
I could have grabbed a bag of salt and vinegar chips, and I'm. Well, it would be salt and vinegar crisps because Denial is playing, and Denial is British, so.
Yeah.
Oh, Juka nearly bonking his way off of the wall jump section in Serena 2. Will we see a Serena 2 death from either of them?
Yes.
Confident, it seems. Denial, I think. Okay, so Denial is, I think, rushing now to deny 1 from each from Juka. Not that Juka needs it for his win condition at this point, but
Yeah.
You know, bit of a heads-up thought there. So that will secure Denial 1 from each. He will have some more blues for 65 totals. He's
Juka
behind now the pipes.
Yeah. This dude death would have been special. Oh, yeah, that true, Mado. If Juka died like bonking on the stool and falling off, that wouldn't be hilarious. Like it would be hilarious, but it would be hilarious in a different match. On this one, it would just be annoying because, like, oh yeah, cool, we had 16 deaths. You've seen Sid do it once?
Denial was playing a good game of don't touch the water, and then he touched the water. Not that it kills you, it just deals a little bit of damage to you, but obviously I would be a little skittish about it myself. Making his way over to Goldberg. Meanwhile, Juka is in Serena 3. Third shine from Serena.
Do you think we will see Juka die to fall damage in Serena 3?
We're just now inventing the worst ways for them to die. I mean, he could zip to the death barrier, but he does not. He will get it second try. That's his 25th shine.
Can you do even? No, you can't even do this in Serena 3. I'm like
Maybe. I actually don't know. Probably can't. Okay, so whoever decides to trade in the blue coins wins 26. They should do this.
Nope,
Juka
Denial is
doesn't.
going to go for. Denial's going to hop right in and try to do four from Serena right now. But Denial sees 26 shines and is going to snipe that away, which is a good pickup, but I don't think it's going to matter because if Juka may just do hundreds in Serena 4.
Honestly, I can see Juka not die, but like take long enough to for Denial to do Delfina hundreds and pin hundreds and win out to 300s.
Yeah, and what's important to also know is Denial didn't finish his Gelato hundreds.
Yep, that's why I'm saying 200s.
Yeah. No, I wanted to just highlight that he exited area at 90 coins, which I was gonna criticize him for because you're that close already. It's not gonna take you that much more time. You've already invested what was largely a miserable Gelato hundreds at that point.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
And you know 300s exists on the card, and you've seen Juka click off 200 coin clears, so you could snipe it away from him if you prioritized it with finishing up that hundreds and then doing Delphin.
Oh, okay. So with the way Juka's doing his 300s, Denial's play right now is to do Serena 2, Serena 3, Serena 4. Try to steal away 4 from Serena. Honestly, if Denial gets like 4 from Serena as a snipe, he's ahead to like
He's
every
back in
other
it.
goal.
Yeah, he's back in it.
It's
But that
it
would
might,
require a deathless Serena 2,
we won't
and
see
a
that.
smooth Serena 3, and then a deathless Serena 4.
But Juka's like on his little quest to collect some yellow coins.
Yeah, got about a third of the way through. So now
Oh.
taking it very safe here in Serena 2. Nearly eats it anyway. Manages to recover.
Doesn't die yet. Oh, big emphasis on the yet.
Juka getting his door clips. Like, cause like if Juka was failing a lot of his door clips or something like that, like yeah, it would probably be more realistic for Denial to be able to steal this away. But
I can still see Denial stealing this just because I've like from the very first coin that Juka got in his 300s, I was like, yeah, Denial can get this.
yeah, it's about a minute 30 that
Yeah, on the
Denial
yellow
that
coin.
Jukatox would have to waste, over optimal play from Denial, which I don't know if we can consider either of their play optimal. We've just been sort of bullying them all match, haven't we?
I don't want to be mean about this, but they do deserve this for sure.
All right, so Juka at 62 coins.
Oh no,
62% of the way there.
I already know what's coming. Juka is doing his best Tober impression and is going to the casino with no leeway on coins and misses the yellow coins and have it despawn.
All right, so Denial is done with Serena 3.
Yep.
It is now time for Serena 4. Because we know he's not going to contest 300 coin shines. That would make no sense. Juka has to collect 22 more golden coins.
Yeah, he has a lot of them in the casino, so it's pretty difficult for Juka to not finish out the hundreds in the casino. That's an interesting strat to actually get to the...
And Denial's grabbing blues. Is Denial also doing Serena 100? Oh no!
That's a
right.
choice.
That is a life choice.
He had a chance, honestly.
Yeah, he did. That's the part that's a bit sad, and obviously you're not going to be able to say definitively that Denial would have been able to do it in time. Juka's
He would
messing
have been able
around.
to do them.
Juka's messing around behind like the bar, but no. Juka will click away 4 from Serena, 100 coin in Serena, 300 coin shines, and will win this
Put
match.
up and put us out of the misery that we're currently experiencing. Shuka. Honestly, I'm very sure that I could have got 4 from Serena. 100% sure at this point. That was Serena hundreds from Shuka.
And that will be 3 clicks as well. Match is done. Juka takes round 1 of the playoff match, 13-9.
That was terrible.
That was not, I think, either of their finest moments.
That's a nice political way to say this. Honestly, like I'm even like trying to hold back some stuff, but at this point, it's just too difficult, you know.
Hello, Juka.
Hi, not happy with this match. at
As
all.
you should not be, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna say first of all, 4 secrets. I did not see that goal until Denial clicked it. I had it and then I didn't click it though.
All right,
3
we were
reds.
wondering if it was some woke delay or if you just did not see it.
Yeah, I did not see it. 3 reds I also forgot about and should have gone for Gelato 1 reds instead of Gelato Hidden. And then I accidentally entered Gelato 2 and I got really mad because I thought I was going to lose all my pinnacles. And then 16 Pinna Blues, I don't know why I did not go for Pinna 1 Blues. That was a complete mistake on my part, so otherwise my gameplay was terrible. I need a new controller so badly. Like almost every input was dropped and I died so many times trying to do simple things.
Well, I think it may be some small comfort to you that Denial probably would say the same thing. And again, remind you, let's keep Denial keep it in Bingo Sync chat just to protect the innocents from spoilers. But Denial, I think you would probably say the same thing, that your gameplay was not the sharpest it's ever been.
I'm just going to say I think we've counted like 15 combined deaths from both of you.
Ooh, a lot.
Yeah, Denial kind of got bullied by Rico 4.
I got
wanted to
bullied by Rico 4
mention,
too.
I wanted to mention, Denial, you had the presence of mind to save at 0 lives, and then the chef's kiss of immediately jump diving to bonk and die. I was laughing. I know that it probably was not funny in the moment, but that was something unique.
Man, I'm
But
so
no, the
sorry
rest,
now.
Rico 4 was just bad for you, and you
I feel
left, you
bad
did
now.
this gelato stuff, then you came back and you died again, and then it was back and forth for you, Denial.
Yeah.
I like this. Honestly, I don't want to. I don't want to flame too hard, but this match was pretty garbage. But one thing that I thought made this match more garbage than it needed to be was like 3 from 4, guys. Like, did you just forget about this for like 10 minutes? Juka went for like Rico, did like
Got
Rico
butterfly
7,
access
butterfly.
and Shadow Mario
Yeah,
before
and
securing 3 from 4. Denial, you had a massive window where you could have gone back and done Gelato Sand and ticked off 3 from 4, which might have changed the tenor of the match a little bit.
Yeah, so Denial is saying he completely forgot about this. What about you, Juka? What is your defense?
So 3 from 4, I was going to do Gelato 1 Reds, and then I selected Gelato 2 by accident.
Yeah.
So I thought I was gonna lose my pinnacles. Um, so I went and rushed for Pinna. I even did Honey Skip.
Hmm.
But that probably wasn't a good idea. I
But yeah,
probably should have done Gelato 1 Reds first, and
uh,
then Gelato Sand.
yeah. I think that like you had still a decent enough window after the Penna hundreds.
Yep.
Uh, and I guess after even the 4 secrets in Penna 2, which I thought that was like your game plan, like securing 4 secrets and 7 beach blues, and then
Mm,
doing 1 shine there, and then finishing out 3 from 4. But then you did 3, you
yep.
did 400s. Then we were like, okay, at this point, you have to go secure 3 from 4.
Then you went to Rico and did all that. Denial, to answer your Denial asked, was I ahead to 6 from Rico, or had you done Rico 2 hidden before then? You were slightly ahead, entering
Oh,
Rico
really?
4 secret, because
Yeah.
Denial, because Juka, you had done Rico 2 hover, Rico 2 hidden at the time when you had entered. It's just all those deaths obviously then put you behind.
Yeah.
We were figuring that maybe you were going to make a play Denial for Rico 1 through 6. No, he did not have the extra shine. You were tied on shine counts, and you had entered the Rico 4 secret at the time that that Juka was starting the shine for, or selecting the shine for Rico 2 hidden. Yeah, and
Mhm.
that was what we were thinking. You were going to go Rico 1 through 7, secure Shadow Mario, and then you have access to the butterfly, so that when you got to Pinna, you could just get Yoshi, go do Pinna, and then yeah, obviously dying and gaming over in Rico 4 was not part of your game plan.
You,
Yeah.
you, yeah, I don't know. It was not a good match from both of you guys, honestly. And
Unfortunately, 2 matches in a row.
yeah, at least you only play 1 match right now, right?
Mhm.
So you have time to reconsider your life choices. You have time to like go over everything that happened in your life and be like, okay, this is the change that I have to do in order to uh not play like I did today.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, back to the lab again, I suppose is the best way to sum up that match. And I don't know when this is actually going to air, but your second game 2 will be 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Sunday, November the 15th.
Yep.
And Juka, you will have your choice of format for that match because it is game 2. Um, and yeah, uh, are you obviously probably not pleased with today, but thinking towards Sunday, I suppose.
Mhm.
mhm. Oh yeah. One thing that was like the I wouldn't say really saving grace from this match, but why did like neither of you opt to draft like the 16 pillar blues, 7 beach blues instead? Because like these are generally good goals in draft, and they were like completely untouched from both of you in terms of draft, and like even then you only got them like 35 minutes in.
Yeah. Exactly what Denial said. Getting to pin in 30 worries me as well.
Mm.
Especially with how I played as well. But I wouldn't have expected that when during the draft. So it would have been a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, getting to Pinna at like 25 minutes is not too unreasonable unless you actually have like that much slow or like that much more stuff to do at the very beginning. Then maybe Pinna isn't as lucrative for you. But I thought like it was just a strong combo in general for both of you actually.
Mm.
Uh, like you could have combined this with either red coins or with Pinna 2 reds as a hidden. Uh, So like I thought Pinner would be a priority, but it didn't end up being a priority. But you guys try to play out your draft in a way that isn't as determined by the draft itself. It was like trying to steal away golds, trying to contest golds in general, which I give you guys credit for this, for at least.
Huh.
So
And clearly, I need to learn Gelato 2 hundos and Serena 4 hundos because those were both completely improvised.
that
Yeah, I don't want
that's
to
evident.
continue rubbing it in, but Denial, if you had done, yeah, you got sniped. So the Gelato hundreds were tragic from both of you, but especially for
Oh.
Denial. But Denial, the more tragic thing was had you had chosen to go for Serena 4 as opposed to Serena 400s, you actually kind of had a decent shot at clicking 4 from Serena.
There was a world. At least.
There was a world where you would have finished 4 from Serena in advance of Juka finishing hundreds from Serena.
Yeah. That would have actually put you ahead to every other goal. Like you were ahead in total. Yeah, you were ahead to like 15 in Delfino as a result.
Yeah, and you
to
had 2
9-5.
Delfino shines at that point.
Yep. Yep. So that's not an easy call to make for sure.
Yeah.
So it's very reasonable that you don't want to do this. You want to like try to win in different ways. But that could have turned the tables at the very end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, stuff to work on, I suppose.
A lot to work on.
Yeah. But the second match again, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, November the 15th. You do not want to miss it. Definitely be there. We will finish up this best of 3 between jukatox and Denial. But I think that will be all from us here in the commentary booth, unless there's further questions to ask from you, Larby, or just